question I have here is how to secure partnership and collaboration deal. Please explain in detail and one step at a time. All right, so let me explain to you how to secure partnership from step A to step maybe Z or anything. Now the first thing is, it depends on the kind of project you want to work with, right? I want you to have it at the back of your mind that projects like meme coins or utility projects do not really need partnership. Do you understand that? If you're chatting up any project that is a meme coin, they do not need partnership. They do not need, what they need is marketing. Do you understand that? So it depends on the kind of project you want to work with. Someone like me now, I work with web3 and AI projects. That is the kind of projects that I work with, and of course they need partnership. Yes, they need partnership in everything they do. They must surely need partnership. Now what do? The first thing is I mostly use X. I'm going to be very sincere right now. I mostly use X when it comes to web3 and AI projects. I use Descreener, I use CoinGecko, but not for things like this, because most projects you are going to find on Descreener are meme coins or utility projects. Do you understand that? And most times you can see some AI, web3 and AI projects listed on Descreener, but I want you to know that they have a token. Do you understand? They have the main project itself, but that token is just something that is just added to it. It's not the main focus of the project. Do you understand that? So if you can understand this, then we are good to go. I use X. Now I've made so many videos on how to use the X search from directly from my own X account. Do you understand how I use the X search to find web3 projects? Now when it comes to finding a project, right, I use the golden method. The golden method in the sense that gather, observe, lead, dedicate, and what end to next. That is what I do in the web3 space. Now this takes time, and that is where delayed gratification comes in. The thing is, if you are somebody that, okay, yes, you cannot stay, you cannot wait, you cannot hold on to, like, you cannot go through a certain process, I would not want you to listen to me. I would not want you to listen to this video. Let's not bother, let's not disturb. Or do you understand that? Because I'm that person that when I'm doing something, I like to go through a certain process. Do you understand? When I come out to say, okay, yes, I got this gig, it's not as if, no, maybe I pitched to this project today and I got the project or got the gig immediately. Most projects that I work with till now are projects that maybe I've been in their community, or I've been with them from maybe 2 months ago or last month. Do you understand? Any project that you see that, or any gig you see that I'm working with, that I tell you that, okay, I got this gig today, that means the project actually reached out to me their own self. Do you understand? But when it comes to me myself pitching, when it comes to me myself getting web3 jobs, I use a certain rule. And why is it so? Because I am one person that the first gig I got, or the first ever money I lost this year in the web3 space, it was because I was so desperate. So now for me coming out to say, okay, yes, I want to use this rule when it comes to bagging gigs, it's not that I'm stupid. I want to go through a certain procedure. So most times when I'm in a community, that is why I say, God, I used to search for so many projects. I can search for maybe 50 projects in one day. Do you understand? Know what they are building and all of that. Then at the end of the day, maybe in the next 2 weeks, in the next 3 weeks, I would have gotten one gig from at least one of them. But at least from those projects that I gathered, in the next maybe 2 months, I would have gotten at least 10 projects that I am going to work with. Do you understand? It's not as if, I'm going to rush them or spam them immediately. That is one thing I want us to understand. Now let's continue. Now when you get a project, right, you chat them up. You don't have to chat them up because in their own DMs, because this thing is something that everybody needs, right? It's not something you're trying to pitch to them about maybe community management and all of that. You can ask them, are you in for partnership? Are you in for collaboration? If they say yes, they are, on the group chat, so that you don't have to start wasting time to start getting feedback from a dev's DM. Only if you want to chat him up, you can ask him on the group that, would it be good if I chat you up? How about I chat you up? If they say yes, you have the probability of getting a reply from the dev immediately. Do you understand? If he give you the go ahead to yes, chat him up, you have the probability of getting a reply from him immediately. Do Do you understand? And most times you can also ask on the group. If they say no, they don't have, you move on. Do you understand? If they say no, they don't want, you move on. But if they say yes, they want partnership, of course you can, okay, yes, bring them to maybe Block Hub and or maybe like to another project. Do you understand that? Now, one thing is, when it comes to bringing in partnership and bringing in partnership for Web3 projects, it all differs. There is a part that you are going to do, or there are some things that you are going to do in the Web3 space to bring in partnership and collaboration that you will still not get paid. Do you understand? If it's just a random collab, I'm not sure you can get paid. You can, and at the same time, it's not all projects that pays for what are they calling it, for bringing in partnership and collaboration. But maybe you are trying to like a project is trying to like raise fundings, then you ask them, okay, yes, are you trying to like, are you in for partnership and all of that, are you trying to raise fundings? And they say yes, that is certain you're going to make money from that. Do you understand? So definitely we can bring in 10 projects that want to raise fundings, or 10 projects that maybe want to launch a grant file, they want to launch a campaign and all of that. You have the probability of making money from that gig. But if it's just a random partnership gig, you might not really make money from it. Do you understand that? Now that is how to secure a gig. Do you understand? I think I explained one step at a time. So if they say yes, they're ready, what you need to do is create a group. Ask them, how about I create a group where we can all talk about this with my own team? And if they say yes, of course, do it. And once they join the group, I don't think you really need to say anything. Just leave the conversation for the two founders or the two people that wants to talk, and let them talk. All you just need to do is just to monitor the conversation. If this person asks question and the other person has not replied, you can just tag the person or go to the person's DM and tell the person that you've not replied or responded to this person's message. Do you understand? You don't really need to interact till they seal the deal. I don't think you are the best person that should close that deal. Do you understand? All you just need to do was just like bring them together, which you've done. And if you do more than that, you might lose the gig. Do you understand? That you might seem so pushy. So once you've gotten to that process, you don't have any job again. I want you to go out there, go and look for more projects, then bring them and all of that, then make money. Simple. I think I've explained that.